Thanks for stopping by here at Linglestown TV. I'm Bill Bostic, your host, and we're going to wrap things up today on our week-long look at the Village Improvement Project. We've been visiting with Stuart Knade, a member of the Village Committee that's been involved in planning this thing out and working with the township supervisors. Just a couple of miscellaneous questions, Stuart. There's a question I received from one of the readers: will any of the old trees now lining the village be saved, or do they all come down and I guess in some cases new ones go up?
That's a question that the committee asked and has asked from an early stage. Given the type of project that we're doing and the fact that we're working on sidewalks as well, it's going to be difficult to save most of the older trees.
Okay.
Now, evaluated the trees for us, and they describe some of these trees as widowmakers.
What's that mean?
That means they're just waiting to fall down on somebody.
All right.
And the idea is that we're going to put in some quality trees. It's not going to be just little spindly things, from what I understand. And there's going to be a very extensive tree replacement effort.
Okay, good.
If a tree can be saved, we're going to try to save it. But I don't want to mislead people and be overly optimistic about the extent to which some of the older trees can be preserved.
Yeah, when you're starting to rip things up, there's not much you can do in some cases. The next one, and this one's come up quite a bit as well, with these traffic, the roundabouts, not traffic circles, the roundabouts, there is a difference. Will they be able to accommodate tractor trailers and school buses? And I guess added on to that, if we get a snowstorm and snow's piled up, how's that going to impact traffic through these roundabouts with bigger vehicles?
Well, the answer to the first question is yes.
Okay.
It's one of the key specifications for the roundabout. It has to be able to handle tractor trailers. And now, not that we want to encourage tractor trailer traffic through the village. I mean, one of the last things I think we want to do is make it more friendly to truck traffic. If you want to enhance that village feel, that kind of thing. But it has to handle it. And it has to handle the fire trucks, it has to handle the school buses. We've had input and and questions from all of those angles, from the school district, from the fire companies, from the from some transportation, other transportation specialists. And the roundabout is built with what they call a truck apron.
Right.
So it'll have an internal circle that allows them a little more maneuver space.
Right. I mean, it's going to be tight in cases, but that design will allow them to go up on that circle part and get through there. Okay.
And they're going to have to slow down.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good thing.
Like 10, 15 miles an hour, something like that.
But I think that's a good thing.
And lastly, to wrap things up, we talked in an earlier segment about the historic elements of the village, and the village is going to get a new look. Part of that's going to be lighting. What kind of lighting along the streets and in the square are we looking at putting in?
Well, our lighting choices are limited to some degree by what PP&L is willing to provide, but we have selected some street lighting that's going to have a nice look. I think, I can't remember exactly the choice we ended up going with.
Isn't it a gas lantern
but it's
kind of
thing? A gas lantern look is the idea.
Along the streets.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
And then the
it won't be gas. I mean, it'll be electric lighting.
Right. But it'll have a gas look to it.
That's the idea. We want to try to emulate that feel.
And then there was a big discussion at one meeting about the lighting in the square, and there's going to be some period style pieces in there as well. The big standards that'll light up the square, I believe. Right?
That's the idea.
Okay.
That's the plan. We don't want to put in the kind of the modern Cobra lights that we see in other places.
Well, Stuart, I really appreciate you taking the time out to come by and visit and hopefully get some quality information out to the public about what's happening. It's been coming out piecemeal, but I want to take this week and devote it to this project. So thanks for your service, too.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to be here. Village of Linglestown Committee meetings are public meetings.
Okay.
They're open to the public. It's the third Thursday of every month, and we really encourage people to come out because we like to hear what you have to say.
I hope you found this week-long look at the Village Project to be informative and worthwhile. If you have any follow-up questions based on what you heard this week, please leave a comment or send an email, and I'll do what I can to track down the information for you and post it on Linglestown Gazette. So please check back here at the home of Linglestown, Lower Paxton, and Central Dauphin News, Linglestown Gazette, daily to find out what's going on. Thanks for stopping by.